Oh yeah,
There
definitely.
is so much, and that our own did it.
Yeah, because it was an inside job because they, okay, como let's say they build una building, ellos ya saben, okay, esta building va a durar 100 years for sure. Vamos a poner todo los cemento que dura así, you know? So they put bombs inside y todo explotó por dentro. Yeah.
He's good at conspiracy theories.
Is he?
Yeah,
If you really want to get into that shit, you know, you could be there for hours just digging that rabbit hole.
Which one is true?
Yeah.
He loves conspiracies and
I catch myself like, all right, well, this shit's getting a little crazy.
he's from Albania.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
hates the movie War Dogs because he says that's not how it happened.
My manager's from Albania. También.
Yeah.
There.
I mean, yeah, my man.
Your
Yeah,
man.
he's cool. Yeah.
But yeah. We
Oh
have to
wait, which movie?
War Dogs, no?
Oh, War Dogs. Oh yeah, apenas la miré. esa.
See?
They pay homage
It's
to
old.
Scarface.
It's an older movie, huh?
Not really.
It's not.
Oh,
it's like,
12, 10 or something?
12
Because
or-
it happened in 2009, I think.
They talk about Scarface on in that movie.
I can't remember.
It's always on
It's
Prime.
with that
and
little
never
short fat
put it.
guy.
It's with
Yeah,
that
Jonah
one.
Hill, Jonah Hill,
It's-
Jonah
They're
Hill.
in suits.
Jonah Hill.
Esos two characters, they love Scarface in that movie.
Online, like,
Oh, yeah.
They did the office out of
Yeah.
Scarface.
online and they have to
And I'm like, wow, because that's my favorite
Something
movie.
like that.
I think I was a drug dealer in the 80s.
In the 80s. That's why he got shot.
I'm fascinated. Hey, I could watch Scarface over and over and over and over. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
Scarface is pretty good.
Yeah, I could watch it. Like, let's say I watch it right now and I finish, okay, boom, otra vez play, I don't know why. I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with me?
Because you were a dope dealer
Uh-huh.
or cokehead in the 80s.
Oh yeah, either one, the dog.
Crack.
Or crackhead. I was probably dating Blondie, huh?
You probably
That's why I'm in love with her.
Or a Blandira.
They're all chasing him
Some
with blonde ones.
floozy in the 80s.
Jeez. Don't hurt his feelings.
I was driving that, Lamborghini que tiene Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie, Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh my god. When he comes out.
When he comes out, I thought
He's
crawling.
Oh my.
He's from East
God.
LA, yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio.
If you haven't seen
Yeah.
that movie,
Yeah.
watch it.
What?
Yeah, he's from there.
But without kids.
I don't know where the parents from, but he's
It's
from East
not a kid
LA.
movie. Oh my god.
Italian descent or something like that? I thought it was from New York.
No, the parents are like Italians or something, but he was, I don't know, he wasn't born in LA, but
He was
I
raised
think he was
here.
raised in
Yeah.
East LA.
Yeah. No, that Wolf of Wall Street, fuck, man. I could feel that high, and I've never even done drugs.
Cut up on Nightmare on Elm Street, so the scenes del boiler room, they filmed those in East LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's one that I wanted to go to, and then the house that they filmed it at.
Oh, it's in Hollywood.
Yeah,
I've been there. I touched the
Oh,
door.
man, I have
The lady was nice,
Door.
Yeah, because it's historical, right? Like,
Yeah.
let's say they have the Psycho house, the original Psycho
Yeah.
house, in the back lot, the Universal. So I have to touch the door because it's como historical, like, okay, like.
You didn't wash your hand for like 2 months?
En Pasadena tiene la de Michael Myers.
La de Michael
I
Myers.
touched the door
Yeah.
too.
I went to Al Capone's house. I'm gonna bring it up again because that lady hurt my heart. In Fontana, there is an original house that belonged to Al Capone, the mobster. The chimney has the big C initial on there. Una pinche casonona. The lot is huge. It's right there. We went, we found it, we drove down there. And I'm all excited, like, wow, this was Al Capone's house. The C's on the freaking chimney. And una vieja pioja lived there, okay? And I understand they probably get a lot of people. I understand.
Yeah.
But if people are being nice to you and they're not out of line and I'm not doing anything wrong, share the love back,
Yeah, that's true.
She's sitting there looking at us. We passed by. I recorded the front of the house. We turned around. I came back around, and she's just looking at us that we're looking at the house. I wasn't even looking at her. I was looking at the house. So then, I see she's out there, and she's a woman. So I tell him, I wonder if she would let me, just pose right here in front of the house, and take a picture. Yeah. Fuck no, right when I'm trying to open the door, she's flipping us off.
Oh, shit.
I was like, what a fucking bitch, man. I don't know. To me personally, I feel like if I owned a jewel,
Yeah.
a historic fucking property, I would be nice about it and come on in the porch, take your picture.
Yeah.
Just don't bug us, and make sure my kids are okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
You live in a historic ass house. Why are you gonna be an asshole about it?
You know what you're buying.
Yeah.
You know what you're
That's
buying. You have the seat up there. Take it down then and act like it never happened. You know?
Yeah, like the the girl cuando yo fui, we were taking pictures outside the Freddy Krueger house and right there in Hollywood. She was nice about it. I remember que se asomó. Oh, you could get more close.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case is. Wow, like. We apologize if no, it's cool.
I'm about to
I
start a
understand.
rumor about this building that it's historic and start letting everybody in for Halloween. Come on through, guys.
It's even the restaurant right there in on Foothill.
The
Sycamore Inn.
Sycamore Inn.
That was an old building where Al Capone and Marilyn Monroe, they used to eat dinner there a lot.
You know
Ever
the
passed by there?
Black Dahlia? The Black Dahlia?
Yeah.
She ate there the last day they seen her alive before she came back to LA. Have you seen that place?
No.
Está ahí in past Upland on Foothill.
It's like right before
It's
you
a
wrap
big
it,
ass
you know,
historic restaurant. Huge. Está bien caro, but it's historic.
It's
And
a-
it's really connected to Pomona too. El Uncle Billy Ruba, what's his name?
Rubacher or something like that.
I can't think of his stupid ass last name. He owned a lot of Pomona too, and he actually incorporated Spadra, the city down in Pomona. That was his house. Like he wanted it, he bought it. And, hey, I'm gonna convert it into this and that, and he just bought it just like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of history right there on Foothill y todo eso. But that restaurant
Been there
is
since 1886.
86. Yeah.
Used to be like a stagecoach stop, but then when you turn it into a restaurant, like Al Capone, Marilyn Monroe, a lot of famous people used to stop there
And
to
eat.
eat before they
Yeah.
would come into LA.
Yeah, because allá donde yo soy en South Central, like when I was a kid, a teenager, íbamos al Sloss and Swami. But yo, like whatever's a Swami, But once I like turned 14, 15, I started knowing the history que NWA, they'll say, they'll sell the tape out there.
Please.
Yeah, Tupac was in there one time and all that
Rue
stuff.
Bottom.
Wow, so now that when I go, I still go there here and there, to buy my hats. I
But
feel
you're all
like,
excited.
wow. Yeah, I feel como que I feel the present, Like, damn, this is... y luego sale en GTA 5 también esa.
His name was Rue Bottom. Billy Rue Bottom.
But it's crazy because LA tiene mucho así, lo que es LA, California, todo, like fame, pero uno no sabe hasta que once you see it like on TV or Instagram stuff, wow, like I go eat there or whatever the case is,
And some people don't appreciate it until they're out of there. Like, until you move out, you're like, oh shoot, I used to live where they used to go.
Yeah, that's true. Y es verdad.
I'm ashamed. I lived in Pico Rivera my whole life and never been to the damn, what was it called? His house? The mansion, Pico Mansion.
O Lupio Rivera.
Pio Pico.
Oh,
Pio Pico Mansion. You know how they have one part in LA?
Yeah.
In La Placita Olvera?
oh yeah, la pues.
Well, his other mansion was in Pico Rivera, and this guy never went.
Oh, man.
It's still there. We need to go before they knock it down.
But I mean, he's a big historical part of LA.
Yeah.
Everything. And I live, like, I could walk there from my house.
He lost that house over a card game.
Oh, shit.
Apostando fucking
Apostando.
cartas. He lost the fucking mansion right there.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid. y que mi dad,
He
mi
laughs
dad-
about it.
No, es que mi dad es el mismo uncle así, de play cards y yo miraba que traían la TV y que...
Oh my
That
god.
big volados.
Oh, yeah, like...
No, what is that?
We flip a coin.
Oh.
Everybody was scared to play with him, huh? Everybody didn't like playing. I'll pay. My dad, he did construction,
Yeah.
and he would say, "Te pago la semana o no te pago." Then people started getting scared. No, yo contigo no juego.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was good, he was
He
good.
was good.
Oh,
He had a double-sided
Yeah.
coin.
It's all psychological, probably.
Well, he would say,
Oh, he knew
if I
already.
win, I don't pay you the week.
know
And
what?
flip them and like,
What he said is never bet if you have an empty pocket.
yeah.
If you don't have cash in your pocket, don't bet because you're gonna lose.
yeah, that's true. Es verdad. That's why I wait until I
Don't
get a little bit
bet,
of money and I go
guys. And if you have a little bit of money, still don't bet. Buy that gallon of milk. Your kids need it. We were talking duendes, comadre. Get into your duendes.
Duendes.
We're
Ya se
talking
fue el
about
duende.
look at we already went to LA, the Sycamore Inn, NWA, fucking the police.
So back to how my mom used to traumatize us when we were little. Mamá.
We all love our mothers.
Yeah, shout out my mom.
My mom no nos dejaba levantarnos en la noche because we would like to eat and make mess in the night, you know?
Yeah, me
And
too.
she's like, cuando nosotros estábamos chiquitos, nos decían que no te levantaras, no comieras en la noche, porque venían los duendes. So I always grew up with the duendes. And so I thought it would be easy to tell my, my daughter has never slept with us. Like, she's always slept in her own bed and everything. She got this little phase where she wanted to come every night. And she sleeps crazy. Like, she makes your back hurt. So I was like, okay, Ayla, no te despiertes en la noche because the duendes are going to take you. What's that? And I explained to her, they're like the little people. They'll grab you, they'll tie you down, and they'll take you. Yeah. I told her like 4 or 5 times. Joke's on me. We decided to play hide and seek, my little 1-year-old and my 5-year-old. And we decided to play hide and seek. And they're playing with me. And he's still not home. And so I was counting. It was my turn to count. And I was like, okay, I know where she went. She just passed by in my room. I just saw her. She went into my closet. And I go into my closet and I was like, oh, got you. Nobody. I saw a little figure go in. I was like, there's nobody here. I walk out of my room, go back to her room. She's under her bed. I was like, who was in my closet? So that was one time. Another time, I was showering, and I see them, and I was like, Ayla. And he's like, she went to your mom's house. She's in the front. I was like, oh, who passed by? The baby's asleep. And it was just the little body passed by. I could never see it. I just see like the kind of like the small body passing by.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay. Then shout out to my cousin Janelle and Melly. They came over, and the baby again, he was napping in his little corral, and my daughter was outside playing. And then my cousin Melly, she was like, what are they doing? What are they doing in the room? And then my cousin Janelle, she was like, the baby's asleep and Isla's outside. And she's like, no, I just saw one of them pass by. And I was like, Melly is very wise with all these things. And she's like, I was like, you know what, Melly? I told Isla that the duendes, she's like, bitch, you invited the duendes into your house. Oh, so I had to sage down the house. Hopefully they're gone. But yeah, that's my story with
You're
duendes.
the one to blame for talking about it if you start seeing them around here.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah. Don't come in here. Bring some fucking Lucky Charms. We're good.
No,
they want to ride to LA.
Ella could hop in, we could hot box. No, porque dicen que, like, you know how I was saying earlier, que if you invite them, you're the only one that could see them. Yeah. Nobody else.
But my cousin saw them.
Oh, then she invited them too.
No, I invited them. I don't know. Melly has a sixth sense.
Okay, in that situation, how do you get rid of them? You know.
She told me to sage down the house.
Wait, what?
To sage down the house with the little sage.
Oh, I see.
Pues allí in Leprechaun, he bit Jennifer Aniston. She threw her alligators at him. I don't know. Should we throw shoes?
Oh, yeah, los shoes para que lo limpie, ¿verdad?
Yeah, they love freaking shoes. That's what I call my kids, because they have these things for shoes when they're little.
Yeah.
They play with everybody's freaking shoes. Mga pinches duendes. No, what is that? I'm like, you don't want to know.
What was your favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie?
Yeah.
Amityville Horror, the original.
Okay,
the original.
Yeah, that one is good.
And the Halloween original también.
Oh, that one is good.
That was my first freaking scare when I was little. My mom, she put that on for me. I fell in love with horror after that. I was like, hell yeah, I want to see blood. I want to see dying people.
Blood, guts.
By the time I was 5, I was like already seen everything there was to see. Exorcist, freaking The Omen. All the old school, everything I had already seen.
I forgot to mention in my interview que Jamie Lee Curtis, her first movie was a horror movie. I mentioned everybody. I forgot about her. I'm sorry,
Jamie Lee Curtis.
I'm sorry, Jamie Lee Curtis.
You know what? She was really bomb in her time, huh?
Oh,
Her
definitely.
face wasn't the best.
You know su mom es Jamie Lee, la que sale en Psycho, the one that gets killed in the shower.
In the shower.
Yeah, that's her
yes. That's her mom.
Yep.
No, there was a clip I seen on a video the other day, a movie that she did.
Oh,
Is it True Lies?
I got
She's
the
like
Blu-ray.
ripping her dress. Did you post that?
No.
She's like
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
ripping her
Yeah.
dress and she's
yeah.
just like, damn girl.
Hell
Wow, let me go rip my dress too. I was just like, wow. Yeah, my suegro liked her. He used to say, damn, Jamie Lee Curtis. I was like, ew, what? But I guess it was a different time, different
No, porque en
look.
todos sus movies siempre estaba así como
Bien, yeah, recatadita.
Traían chula y damn, you're like, what the? Oh, okay.
Is that the one that he jumps off of the horse and lands in the pool?
Yo.
My dad used to watch that stupid movie. Oh,
yeah,
my
that movie's
goodness.
good. I have it on Blu-ray.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
The True Lies?
True Lies, yeah.
Oh my
That one
god.
is good.
I remember I just see this freaking horse jumping off a
Y
fucking
luego
thing. And
la daughter esta, ¿cómo se llama? I forgot her name. La que sale en Bring It On. The one with the black hair. You seen the movie Bring It On? No? Oh,
if it ain't horror, I don't watch it.
oh okay.
It has to be possessed, killing,
Yeah,
murders.
I love A Nightmare on Elm Street. Y luego next Friday I'm gonna go see Child's Play 2 in the theater. Wow, you know?
What's your favorite horror?
My favorite is Child's Play, the first one.
Oh, I was just,
good.
oh man.
I like that one.
Hey, when I was a
good.
kid, that movie used to scare
Yeah,
me.
that one used to scare me.
Me gustaba verla, pero luego me asustaba, I mean, like, porque los ojos, no sé, like.
And I watched it in Spanish.
Oh,
Because in Telemundo, my parents would watch it in
damn, I was
Telemundo.
just saying.
Remember those domingos
Yeah.
in Telemundo?
When I
Uh-huh.
was little, my dad used to watch this movie often. It was called El Chacal. Have you ever seen that?
El Chacal?
No.
Yeah. It was like on a boat.
Mexican?
Yeah.
La de México, they're kind of scary too. ¿Cómo se
Have you
llama
seen
la
Kilómetro
de
31?
la de
that was
Pedro?
scary.
La de Pedro Fernández.
The one with the doll that burns the
¿Cómo
house.
se llama?
I don't know what that's like. I've always wanted to
I
rewatch
think
it.
Vacaciones de Terror, something like
Something
that.
like that.
Oh, remember you seen that Mexican movie about that clown? Like, es como un doll. He comes into life.
He's big, no?
No, he's
No,
little.
no, he's little. He's like a
Damn,
duende.
oh my god, esa movie me
El
daba
otro día
nightmares.
vi una que se llama No Voltees in Spanish. Check it out. It's
No
good,
Voltees?
but it's like scary trauma.
Okay.
So these kids go back home because their mom has Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Their dad had already died, but it seems like the dad was a piece of shit because he used to like abuse the kids in different ways.
Okay.
And the dad's spirit was like heavy in the house. It's really good. Check it out. It's called No Voltees.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's on Prime or something.
You seen the Spanish version, the orphanage?
No.
Oh, that's
And
scarier
that
than
one,
the first
but the
one.
Spanish, the Spanish
that one's
one,
scarier than the
that one. is
Yeah?
scary, yeah. Oh, my bad. You were talking about Kilometro. Which one?
Kilómetro 31.
¿De qué se trata? Probably
That
I've seen
one's
it.
like that there's like this Kilómetro 31 is basically like the carreteras or the freeways you're not supposed to pass by there.
Okay.
And it's haunted. Like that one's scary. That one's super scary.
Yeah.
And then I think the Mexican one's a little bit scarier.
Oh yeah.
Or
when
the
I was
Japanese ones. Have
Oh,
you
the
ever watched
Japanese.
that?
I don't have patience for Japanese movies.
Oh, the Japanese. We saw a scary one. I don't remember what it's called.
And I sit there and I
Which one? The Grudge? The
cry,
Grudge in
guys.
Japanese?
No, it was not the Grudge. It was something else. But it was like that one was scary. Like the girls play the Ouija and like
Oh, the-
that one's really Japanese are very gruesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
are.
They're gruesome.
I
Like
just
you
do
don't even have to
not-
understand it.
Yeah, I don't have the patience. I sit there and like, they seem too slow paced, and then when they get into it, they get into it.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
The-
like the slow pace.
The Japanese Grudge is way scarier than the English
yeah.
version of the Grudge.
Yep.
Is it?
It's super scary.
Yo,
I have to watch it.
I remember I saw the Grudge Japanese. Y luego the Ring Japanese one. That
Oh,
one
the
is
Ring in
scary.
Japanese is good
That
too.
one is
They
yeah,
have
it's
a ring
good.
in Japanese?
Yeah,
I think those are the original.
the
ones.
original and they remake it American.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The more
If I'm
you
not
live,
mistaken,
the more
yeah.
you learn. Wow.
Yeah, that's what's nice because you're reading and
That's us. Read subtitles the whole time. Like this one, we seen the whole Chapo series.
Oh,
This
Chapo.
one read the whole thing. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Narcos Mexico.
yeah.
He won't read a book, but he'll read
But
the
he'll read
freaking novela. There was You're talking about carreteras?
Yeah.
Yes.
On the 10 freeway, there's Forest Lawn. The big cemetery coming up the hill. 2 times. 2 times we seen something. So the first time, like I said, I worked with my dad. We've done trucking all the time. So in the line of truck driving, you don't have a set anything. There's no set schedule, nada. So there was times we'd be waiting for the freaking driver that he's on his way. He's coming. He wouldn't get there till 1, 2 in the morning, and I had to see him. So to me, it was a waste to come home to Pomona and drive all the way back to Baldwin Park to go meet the driver. Yeah. So since we always had a bunch of people around us hanging out, we would just make a party out of waiting for the drivers, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, every Friday anyway, llegaban todos con cerveza. There was never a shortage of beer at the shop, and we never bought it. So it was like, wow, the gods of the alcoholic gods would bless us every Friday, right? Yeah, era like about 4:30, empezaban a llegar los customers. No trucks, no nothing, to either pay a bill or just come hang out. Yeah, empezaban a llegar with a little 12-pack. An hour later, so-and-so came with a 24-pack. Every Friday was a freaking party. We didn't eat, but we drank for sure. So that's what we would do. That day was a Friday in particular, I remember, and we were waiting on a driver. Y pues ya llegó. We did what we had to do and everything else. We were still hanging out. My dad, he's always been in love, so whatever girlfriend he's with, he would just leave us, disappear, and we'd stay there with a bunch of our friends, you know, customers and friends of the shop. And yeah, we already knew when we're done, just close the gate, lock everything, and let's go home. Well, that day it was about 3 in the morning, and one of the drivers had just pulled up. He had a mess with the truck. It was just desmadre. We dealt with him. He was leaving. We ended up locking up, cleaning the beers and everything, because it was exaggerating. We used to go through like 5 packs of 24s. Like, it was a mess, you know? So yeah, we cleaned it up, whatever. Yeah, we're on our way. So we lived here in Pomona, and we have to go up the hill to get here. Well, it was around this time of year, because you know how it gets kind of foggy. Yeah. Once it hits about 2, 3 in the morning. Yeah. That's how it looked like. So yeah, you know, there's not many cars, because it's like 3 in the morning. Right before you get to the entrance of the forest lawn, there's kind of like the division, and the shoulder, right? It's long. Yeah. So right there's a big billboard. So there's light up there, and the cerro ahí está bien, it's dark, the whole shoulder. And all of a sudden, you know, the cars with their headlights and stuff, and kind of like the reflection of that billboard, you could kind of see a man in a suit. He's wearing a black suit with a white shirt, and he's like right there, like kind of pacing back and forth.
It was like walking.
Oh yeah, that was the first, yeah.
It was like walking.
He's walking. So we're sitting there like, where the fuck is he coming from? Where is he going? Why is he so dressed up in a fucking suit? And right now, like at 3 in the morning.
Because when we're coming up,
yeah,
like our lights hit him.
Yeah.
So we were able to see him. You know, so it wasn't just like we just passed by real fast. Like we seen him.
Pero cuando su light hit him, did he turn around, nothing, or he just continued walking?
He didn't turn around.
He was walking with like his head down.
Oh, shit.
You know, it's kind of like walking like sad. Like
yeah.
he's walking. But
and then, yeah.
You know, like look at this guy be going right now.
And as we came closer up the hill, because you know how it's a hill, he had no feet.
Yeah,
so
you see, he had like, it ended like here.
Right under his knees, it ended. But it was a suit, like a suit, like a tux or whatever people would call it, a fucking suit. It was a white dress-up shirt with the black, you know, the cover.
Yeah, we had a lot of time because we were drinking. We were driving slow as fuck in the slow lane.
Yeah.
Trying not to cause any attention.
Yeah.
So we're just cruising up that little hill. So we were like watching the whole time on shoulder.
Yeah, because I seen him and I'm all, look, there's a man walking. And then he's all, where? I'm all, look. And he wasn't solid.
No.
But he wasn't see-through because you could see what he was wearing.
He was an older man, bald, but he was looking down, wearing a suit.
Yeah.
White shirt, black tie. black coat, black slacks, but it ended here.
So yeah, we passed them, and I was like, oh my god, like go back, let's go see him again. He's like, not fucking going back, we need to get home, look at the time. And I was like, so yeah, we go home and we were just tripping out, like fuck, the fucking man with the fucking suit. It's about what, 3 weeks later?
Oh, it was like a couple of days later.
No, it was like a week or so later then.
What was that?
También, we're coming, it was the next weekend. Yeah, it was the next weekend. We're coming back up again, and it was around 2. It was a little bit earlier that day. And that's the time he was
But he
pacing.
was sitting.
Yeah.
He was sitting on the little the grass area.
Yeah.
Right down the side of the freeway, but he was just sitting there like this.
Rocking.
But it was the same man, the same older white man,
Yeah.
bald, black suit, white shirt, black tie.
He was probably
In the
killed.
same spot.
And at that time, había un memorial right there. Remember, it was a little blue one. I don't know if that was his.
I think probably him, como we were saying earlier, que a veces la alma, they just wander off hasta que hacen el novenario and stuff
Yeah.
like that, you know?
It
Yeah, a
could have
ver.
been somebody that's, you know how they put the ones up waiting for the other person to put somebody.
Yeah, because a long time
Like
ago,
when they opened the hole, you mean?
yeah, because a
I
long
thought of that.
Because a long time ago, I had a cousin that passed away. Pero mi tía y mi tío, I think que they went to get some tacos en la noche y que they were going back home. Y que they looked to the right y there was a girl walking. Y que se miraba straight out like my cousin that had passed away a couple of days before. Que straight out, like wow, pero que no era ella pues. Pero se parecía mucho a la, you know? Pero como tú dices, a veces tienen que recoger sus pasos antes, because supposedly que they pick up their step, like todo lo que caminaron, todo lo que hicieron, you know? Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere. And I'm gonna scare you. So if you were mean to me, watch out, because I'm coming. Like she's had a meme, I have a list.
Me too, me too. I'm coming.
I have a
My niece
list.
Chelsea, she knows who's not allowed, who's allowed.
To your
To
services?
my service and who I'm haunting.
I want everybody to come, but I'm not going nowhere. So when my roses fall and my box rolls over and I come out, no, I did it on purpose because I ain't going nowhere. I'm making myself very known that I'm there. I'm there. I'm so there. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna drop like the flowers on the corona.
Oh, yeah.
Pah, it's gonna fall. And then my box is gonna roll and I'm gonna come out all hard.
No, a veces when you go to like a funeral or something like that, si pasa la que se caen las
Yes.
I might die.
And I'm sorry, I'm not being disrespectful, guys. Don't take it offensively. That's just me. You know how people get so offended with everything. How dare you? It's a joke, but it's me, but I still don't want to go nowhere.
Yeah, I remember ahí donde vivo yo en la sala tenemos como unas flowers, así, like como una maceta, pero it's kind of like, I think it's fake, like las flowers, no sé, pero we had it there for a long time, we still have it there, I remember que estamos rezando así en la sala when my dad passed away, y de repente que se cae like duro, like boom, and wow, we open our eyes, we're like, what the fuck, we're like tripping out. Pero I was probably my dad trying to like communicate. You know?
He didn't like that one.
Yeah, probably no quiso saber like. Pero the good thing que siempre cuando pasan stuff, there's always somebody with me or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Porque si uno cuenta solo, dice, oh no,
No lo crees.
no crees, ¿eh?
You're going crazy.
Yeah, because you know, ahí donde trabajo también ha habido occasions que, no, si apenas pasó, like 2 weeks ago, they were like, hey, can you go check the restroom? Like, there's been this homeless lady in there, like, for 20 minutes, and people saw her. Even the guy was like, hey, can you knock? Because this lady just went
Nobody
in.
was in there.
Y damn, I remember I was knocking, hey, like, are you okay? Or stuff like that. I thought it was overdose or something, no? Y yo le dije, hey, I'm open the door, okay? Y abro la door. Y damn, nobody. Pero me ha pasado a mí 3 times. Pero there's always somebody with me. There's always somebody with me cuando pasa eso, you know? Yeah, that shit. Like, that shit is crazy, man. Y luego, there's nowhere to escape because está small el baño. No está small el baño, pero tiene el de este, pero está chiquito. ¿Cómo se dice?
The vent.
Yeah, pero bien chiquito. Who's gonna fit through there? Nobody. Y luego no tiene ventana, no door. The only door to go in and out es esa, you know. Y luego también había antes, a long time ago, había un Office Depot también ahí. Y me dice el manager, hey, this homeless lady is going to the back. Y I remember we follow her. Y ahí estaba ahí, y nosotros estamos atrás de ella. Y que she makes a left, se mete al lunchroom. Pero lunchroom también, to go in and out, es la only door. Y pero no tiene window, no nothing. Nomás tenían los couch, pero los couch estaban así abajo, you know. Así. Y we're like, okay, we're gonna get her, you know. Shout out Josh, you know, he remembers. Y we open the door, así bien chingones.
Nothing.
Damn, we looking así, and him too. And we look at each other, we're like, fuck, like, como que, like in a split second, you feel como que estás loco tú, you know?
Yeah.
Pero the good thing que siempre...
The dog in our house.
The good thing que siempre hay alguien conmigo. Y luego, pues, where, like, there's no windows, no nothing. Y los couches, pues, ¿dónde se va a esconder? Like, you know, you can see the table right there.
Like your security, so do you have, like, a way to see the cameras?
Como en el lunchroom no había cameras. O en el baño no hay cameras, you know. There's a certain angle, como que, like, you know. I could
But
like,
you could replay, you could actually see them walk in there. Ya
Kinda.
no se mira.
kind of like cuando van entrando ahorita en Starbucks, nomás cuando entra así, like they could see, like, you know. Pero pues like I said, was like 2 weeks ago, and I don't know if I could get that footage, you know, porque a veces se borra, like, you know. Pero sí, lo bueno que I don't know if I could talk to that guy, pero a ver si viene un regular señor con su esposa. Oh, sí, esta señora ya entró y ya duró mucho, así me dijo. Oh, no se preocupe, le dije, I'll knock, ahorita la saco. Y he was tripping out too, because no había nadie. Y yo le dije, then this is not the first time, because hace mucho también I was working loss prevention en una tienda de Goodwill. Y me dice la manager, me dice a mí mi partner, hey, esta lady se metió al dressing room, and she's been in there for a while, and this is a dressing room, you gotta open the door, and okay, and then we knock, hey, like, nobody answered, and then we told her, hey, I think you need to open because nobody's answering. Y abre la puerta y no hay nadie.
Pues las segundas and all, like, antique stores, they say are so haunted. Well, you had your mom, no? El cuadro ese?
Okay,
Yeah,
¿qué pasó
no,
con
they
el cuadro?
say a lot of that stuff is haunted.
Well, my mom had this picture. She liked it. She still has it, actually. So she still has it, but we haven't hung it.
No, fuck that picture.
I don't know if it was a cuadro or it's just that house in general. We
Yeah.
used to live in La Puente. Huh? I think it's both the house and the cuadro. People claim to have seen her come out of the cuadro or like
Oh, yeah.
walk back into that wall where the cuadro was at. And it's like, I'm telling her, I showed it to you. It's like an antique cuadro. Like, it's like this fancy lady, like this
Like
from
Victorian,
Victorian
kind of
style.
Yeah.
Victorian. So it's just like, and people say like caminó otra vez. Like, I had people say like, nunca vamos a volver a venir a tu casa. Gracias, no nos invites. Like literally, because that lady was always present in the same wall, always going through the same wall or coming out of the same wall.
Yeah, I believe it because me han pasado a mí cosas así también at work, like, pero como te digo, siempre hay alguien conmigo.
Yeah.
Si yo lo miro solo así, then people gonna be like, oh, maybe 50-50. Maybe we believe you, I believe you know, pero siempre hay, you know, there's somebody with me, like, so it's like, damn, that's a trip, you know. Y for a split second, como que you feel como que estás loco tú, you know,
Yeah.
como que yo, I remember con the manager Josh, we opened the door, y yo le hacía así, como que, like, no es posible, like, no es posible, you know. We saw her going, like, you know, como no está aquí.
Yeah, how do you explain that?
Yeah. Y ya como que we look at each other, we're like, and then ya como que we joke around each other, like, oh, she was a ghost.
She was a ghost.
Pero nomás so we won't be scared for a split second, you know, pero sí es kind
Everybody's just trying to play it off.
it's kind of scary, you know.
Well, that house, I tell you, yo siempre le decía, like, we've seen kids, like, I don't know, like, there's a video on TikTok where it says, like, oh, children can't be ghosts, it has to be demons.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? No.
No.
No? Like, there's this...
Oh
I
yeah,
think
because
there's another-
lo que es baby, kids, they're angels.
They're
ya
angels,
se
sí.
van straight to heaven.
Pero en esa casa siempre se miraban kids. I was telling her, you would trapear,
Yeah.
and the little feet were there. they just remodeled the house. He painted. He took off the doors, and my brother was like, not gonna buy new doors.
Yeah.
La pintó y salió una manita. He has the picture.
Oh,
Salió una manita
on the paint?
on the paint. But he took it from the house to another house to go paint it. And it
So
was just
your
him and
kids
some
weren't
other
there?
guy. No, it was him and some other guy, just them two adults. Y está la mano pintadita. And he called me. He's like, you know what? I'm tripping because la puerta de ese cuarto es donde salían los niños.
Oh,
Entonces yo le dije, you know what? That's the one everybody always claimed that there's kid ghosts or like donde se pintaban las patitas.
Yeah.
So I stopped by in his lunchtime and I go. And it's not a hand that touched it. Es como la mano is coming out of the door así como rasposita, like it's
Yeah,
it's
the
not
surface coming
it-
out.
yeah.
Mm.
It's different. It was just different. He did what, 2 coats?
Yeah.
He did 2 coats on it y todavía salió una manita.
Shit. Y él, luego como en June, cuando yo fui a mirar la movie Amen y we won the award that day, I remember que yo llegué a la house, whatever. One of my brothers was in the restroom, so yo dije, vamos a use the restroom in the bag, you know. Y I got the video, se lo voy a mandar a ella so she could put it, you know. Y en eso, I remember que estaba dark, estaba mi carro aquí, it was super dark. Y yo iba así, so I could use, you know, so I could use the restroom in front of my car. Y yo miraba así un black figure in top of my, like, como the wipes, ¿verdad? Del car. Y yo dije, what the fuck? It was like so dark. Yo pensé que era un gato. Yo miraba así como un big figure, you know. I'll stomp and I'll fucking clap y hacía noise para que se fuera, you know. Y nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I went inside. Yo le dije a mi brother, hey, give me my phone, you know. Y ya fue a mi room, lo agarró mi phone. Y I flashed it y era un pigeon. Estaba on top of my windshield. Y yo le hacía ruido, I'll clap así, no se iba. It was a brown pigeon. I got the video though. El grabé, you know.
Yeah.
Se lo voy a mandar so she could put it. And I was like, whatever. I used the restroom. Y ahí lo dejé y no se movía.
I told him it's his dad, probably congratulating him.
Yeah.
Supposedly they say that when your family or loved ones come back, they come in bird form.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Supposedly that's a thing.
Yeah.
So I tell him it was probably your dad.
Yeah, because ahí, not that long ago, también te voy a mandar otro video donde yo me siento inside my job. Salió un pigeon out of nowhere from the... Imagine I was about to clock out like in 10 minutes. Y yo ya estaba agarrando mi stuff to go to my car or whatever. Y sale un pigeon de... What the fuck? Y se quería salir del Starbucks. Y no se podía because of the windows. Y yo dije, what the fuck? ¿Y este pigeon dónde se metió? You had to enter through the door y luego... The windows are sealed, you know. Y ese también lo agarré, te lo voy a mandar, you know.
So what you do with them?
No, pues we were trying to take out the pigeon, you know, pero se metió back up there.
It's his dad. Like, fuck, give me coffee, food, don't throw me out.
You know what's funny? My dad passed away and we have him here in Holy Cross, Pomona. He hated crows. Like, one of the things he hated were owls and crows.
Yeah.
He had really strong beliefs about them. And we go and we can get there and there's crows everywhere, but not on my dad's plot. There's never crows on my dad's plot.
Scares him away.
He hated crows.
That's crazy. That is so crazy. When he was saying about the dog, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, what happened to the dog?
We were living in Upland at this time, and we're always fighting. We've never been happy and
Okay.
in love. So I was out, and he was home. And at that time that we lived here in Upland, we had a friend of his that would like just spontaneously show up and visit and what's up and whatever. So he would do that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, this day I was out and I had gone to like the Torito, you know how they have the Taco Tuesdays, the karaoke's and everything, and they're open like late, and then you go outside and drink some more and it's more late and stuff. So that's what had happened. So I got home. It was probably about 1 something in the morning. It wasn't 2 yet. So I parked my car y ahí voy yo bien, bien araña, que abro la puerta y un pinche perro adentro de mi casa. A big fucking black dog. It wasn't a Great Dane. It wasn't that big. It was like a fucking Doberman Pinscher. A Rottweiler. No, it was like a Doberman Pinscher because it was thinner. It wasn't fat. Huge though. Huge. Entonces, yeah, I fucking closed the door because it was just like, it was laying there. You know how dogs lay. And I opened the door and it sat up. Like, it stood up. Like, you know, it didn't move, but it stood up. And then it like, so I was like, oh, fuck. So I closed the door all quick.
Yeah.
And I called him. He was asleep, you know, he ain't gonna answer me. And I was like, fuck. Yeah. Like, my thoughts were, Robert came and dropped off a fucking dog. Like, just watch him for me overnight. I'll pick him up in the morning. That's the way they were. They're like, fucking, oh my God. So I'm sitting there like, fucking dog. So I opened the door again and he's closer and just looking at me. And I was just like, oh. So I closed the door all quick again. I'm like, fuck, man. So I start calling him and calling him. And I must have called him like 20 damn times. Yeah, finally he woke up, huh? He's like, what? You know, I'm telling you, we were already fighting. So he probably was watching my phone calls the whole time, not answering me.
I be doing that.
See, you guys, and you say we're toxic.
One time que una ex-girlfriend, I'm not gonna say her name, me llamó like 40 times. And I was just right there watching the phone.
You guys suck. So yeah, he's like, what up? And I'm like, what the fuck is this dog doing in the living room? He's all, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm at the door.
Yeah. There's
this big old black dog fucking growling at me. Why do you have a dog in the house? So there ain't no fucking dog in the house. I'm like, yes, there is. I've opened the door twice and it's like right there. Now he came and opened the door. There was no dog nowhere in the house. And he even like turned on the lights to show me because he's like, you're fucking drunk. What were you doing? What are you on? I'm not on anything. He's like, you're full of shit. Nope, we walked through the whole house. Yeah. And it was a pretty big house. We had 4 bedrooms in that house.
It was huge and it was scary. And then our friend died back there too.
Yes. That's another day, another story because that fucker came back too. But no, he turned on all the lights. I'm walking like ready for that dog to bite me.
Yeah.
No, we walked the entire house. No había ni un perro. ¿Qué sería? The devil, because we were fighting.
El diablo.
Or him waiting for me to.
¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo shapeshifter?
Yeah, well, I think I came out with the gun though. No?
Yeah.
Because my door was closed, so I came out.
Did you hear something when you came out?
No, well, I mean, it was late.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like thinking, like, fuck, did I leave the back door open, maybe?
Oh, I see. Yeah, this is a
demon.
And like, we didn't have neighbors. We had one neighbor.
Yeah.
Behind me was a construction
yard. Like they parked.
So they would park all their trucks back there.
Oh, I see.
Then our property, we're buying that house, and it used to be a nursery. So it's fucking huge.
The yard estaba grandota, like half an acre on the side.
3 trucks and trailers on the side of the yard. It was huge.
Yeah.
And then on the side of that was a walking path and then a fucking park.
Okay.
So I didn't have no neighbors on the side of us. So I'm like, maybe a dog came in.
Yeah.
Maybe a dog walked in. I forgot to close the back door. They just walked in. So I grabbed my gun. I opened my door. And I'm walking and I open the door. I'm like, what are you talking about? What dog? And we went to every room. And I was scared of that house. So I used to keep all the doors closed.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to see shit. Even like at night, I would lock my door. The house was pretty, like, it was scary. It was, you know, big, dark. There was no lights in the yard, nothing.
Shit.
And then we had a back house too.
Yeah.
That it was empty. So that was even more scary, you know. Like, yeah, it was a creepy ass place. Shit. So yeah, no, we opened the door and there was nothing there. You know, we walked through the whole house and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. After that, fuck that. Make sure all the doors are locked.
Entré, se me quitó lo borracho. Fuck that. Right away, I was like, what the fuck? Nah, hell nah. And I was like, it was right here. Why would I call you 80 times to come in the house? Like, there was a fucking dog. What are you on? I'm not on anything. I was happy and drunk, but not no more. Oh, man, that was like freaking scary as how that fucking dog. So, yeah.
But it's still rolling, but yeah, you're done.